Well, China's two sessions is a key event in the country's political calendar. CGTN's Daniel Arapmoi takes a look at its wider impact on the African continent.
China's top legislature will this week discuss how to achieve good performances in the country's economic and social development. The two sessions are expected to set key agendas for job creation, poverty eradication, and debt management. Experts say the policy outcomes of the two sessions can also benefit Africa.
We are interested in an expanded Chinese market because we'll also export our goods to China. We're interested in a stable economy in China because it also means the global economy is also going to be stable.
China's cooperation with Africa has been ongoing throughout the COVID-19 pandemic. Beijing dispatched medical experts and supplies to help various countries fight the coronavirus. More recently, the Chinese government has begun donating vaccines.
We do hope that the two sessions are going to debate not only the question of how to contain COVID-19, how to distribute vaccine, but specifically how to deal with the poorer part of the world, the developing part of the world.
Another cooperation effort is the Belt and Road Initiative. The BRI aims to improve connectivity between China and Africa through investment in infrastructure. And as China's economy heads towards a post-COVID era, continued goodwill is expected to be demonstrated by China towards its African partners. Daniel Arapmoi, CGTN, Nairobi, Kenya.
Well, for more on this, let's bring in Emmanuel Zwanben, who's in Nigeria. He's a doctoral fellow at the United States International University, Africa. Well, Doctor, thank you so much for joining us. As China's two top political bodies prepare to convene in Beijing, what can Africa expect?
Well, like you know, that foreign policy is a reflection of domestic policy. And because Africa is very strategic to China, I'm going to be expecting a lot. Two or three things I expect. One would be debt restructuring. Two would be the issue of vaccine. You know what's happening around the world, vaccine nationalism. So Africa is looking forward to China making vaccine available so we can deal with that and quickly return economic activities to Africa. You know that Africa is hard hit because we have more of informal sector and which is largely affected by COVID-19. So I'm expecting that then obviously we would expect more of activity of Belt and Road in Africa. So we can begin to build more infrastructure, open more opportunities for African people. So I should be expecting that. And China would need to do a lot more on public diplomacy in view of the reputational issues that emerge from, trying to blame China for the emergence of COVID-19. So I'm expecting that from this two sessions.
The meeting comes at a time when Africa is reeling from the economic and social impact of COVID-19. How might this shape China-Africa priorities?
Yeah, China has always said she's an all-weather friend of Africa. And so we would be expecting a lot more. Beyond the vaccines, like I said, I would be expecting more infrastructure investment so that can trigger creation of jobs and then economic revival of economic activities. And also expecting that China would concede to restructuring the debt so that the burden and the impact, the economic impact of the COVID-19 will be lessened on Africa. I expect that, and I always know that mutuality and friendliness towards Africa and looking after Africa's concern would play out in this two sessions.
And where do you see Sino-Africa relations in the post-COVID era?
Now, I'm more positive because the new government in the US would be friendly, and the former government was really antagonistic of China in Africa, and so that really sandwiched Africa. But so now that we have a government that is friendly, I expect that we would have more robust engagement, more investment coming to Africa, and then of course that would trigger a more mutual relationship. So I'm going to see something better.
Thank you so much for that, Emmanuel Zwanben, doctoral fellow at the United States International University.